Hi, everyone. Welcome to Cozy Corner Chronicles. My name is Julia,
And I'm Liz.
and we are back with another chapter chat for the fake out today, not episodes, chapters 6 through 10.
Yes. 6 through 10. Honestly, okay, I'm not mad at the book. I get it because I get the purpose of what's going on, but I'm annoyed slightly. Maybe more than slightly.
Explain.
I'm annoyed with Hartley.
Yeah, I agree.
She's like she's like okay, we're gonna fake this relationship, whoop de woo, cool, cool, whatever. And then like you have actual feelings for him. He's doing all these sweet things to you, like grabbing your waist, kissing your neck,
Kissing your
whispering your
temple.
ear, all this stuff. And you're just like faking that you hate him when you should be faking that you like him. And it's just not registering for me. And honestly, I just wish like he would just be like, dude, stop faking. You know you like me.
And I feel like if he were to man up and also admit that he actually likes her and agree to this fake relationship because he actually likes her, it also would make a difference.
But I thought she knew that he likes her.
I don't think she does. I think she has an inkling, but she, being the annoying girl she is like, no, I can't believe he would like a girl like me.
Mhm.
Like, oh my gosh, you know? Mm, yeah.
Can we can we talk about how when McKinnon approached them and he was like she was like sitting on his lap and stuff and she was just talking he was talking to him but looking at her the whole time. I was like,
I know. I was like, oh, but okay, like low key, I really like Rory. I think I like his character more than I like Hartley, and I feel like it might be because he seems like a not like a golden retriever, because obviously Hartley portrays him as like a really big fuck boy,
mhm.
but I'm kind of getting better vibes from him than I am from Hartley.
And I definitely agree with you there. Like I said, I'm annoyed with Hartley, and I think that she could do a better job at being a better girlfriend. Girlfriend, I use that
Yeah.
very loosely because, they're faking, whatever, cool. But, like, I just feel like there's no. She's not trying hard enough for me. And, like,
I agree.
she keeps saying, like, oh, like, is this what it would be like if we were actually dating? I hate that.
And you're like, yes, ma'am. So I guess for like a huge recap of these five-ish chapters, basically from last time we picked up, it got revealed that they were going to be in a fake relationship, right? With her little,
Hmm.
oh my God, hey, wave. And now she attends his game as his girlfriend, fake girlfriend.
Hmm.
And of course, she's wearing his jersey. They go to a
Hmm.
bar after her ex fiance or whatever ex. I don't remember if it's fiance or just regular ex.
I think just
They
boyfriend.
okay, just boyfriend. So they go to a bar. Of course, Rory and Hartley are showing out as if they're a fake couple.
Wait, before you get that far, can we talk
Yes.
about how Rory actually made her kiss him during the game through
Yes, and through
the
the
window?
glass. That was so cute. Cause so for that, that's actually so funny because I didn't understand what was going on until I thought it was like he wanted her to kiss him, like actually, but it was through the glass.
Hmm.
So for the people who are not reading or the people who are reading, this is where he gets like pushed to the glass and he busts his lip essentially, and then
Hmm.
instead of sitting down on the bench, he like skates over to where Pippa, which is Hartley's sister, and her are
Hmm.
sitting, and he like points to her and then points to his chin, and Hartley's obviously embarrassed because it's shown on the jumbotron, and he's like, yeah, like the kiss can only be from you. So she literally goes up to the glass and like kisses his boo boo, which honestly kind of cute.
And it was such a statement.
It really was, because that was how everybody found out they were dating.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to get that out there because I was like,
Yes.
wow,
I thought it was
Rory.
kind of cute. I know we're just really going for it. Rory is really enjoying this, as one
He
should.
is.
As one
He
should.
is. Yeah.
So then of course they go to the bar, and then I mean the chapters really just end with like the fact that they successfully made McKinnon or Connor jealous, and then he
Hmm.
doesn't get an invite up to her apartment, and then he's now
Hmm.
off flying to Columbus for a week.
Yeah.
So
And then we kind of get so we're starting to tiptoe into Rory's life, I want to say, because in the beginning, well, in the beginning of the first couple of chapters, whatever, Pippa was like, yeah, you know, because his dad's like his agent and stuff. And there was a point in the book where Rory actually scores, and he's like, um, Hartley's like, oh, he doesn't look happy, like even though
Mhm.
he like won the game for them and stuff. And so Pippa tells her like, oh yeah, you know, Rory like doesn't really have a good home life. You know, he's his dad's not like our dad. And she just goes into this story where she's like, oh, I love our dad and he's the best and he does this X, Y, and Z. He's so proud of us and does all these things. And then when Rory's on the plane, he gets a phone call, right, from his dad. And his dad's like, Rory. And he's like, hey. And he basically is his manager. Well, he no, not basically. He is his manager.
Mhm.
And he's like, we need to up your macros and we need to get more protein in you and we you know, you need to skate faster and you need to keep your body physique. Remember, no red meats, no drinking, no this, no that. And it's just like going on and on and on. And I don't remember if no, Rory definitely said this. It was like, no, Pippa said this. And she was like, yeah, his dad's like manager first, dad second.
Mhm.
And that made me really sad for him.
I know I am sad for him, but I think he's definitely projecting his daddy issues into like him and Hartley's relationship because he says like, oh, because his dad is notoriously in his eyes like notorious for not having a girlfriend for very long,
Mm-hmm.
and he calls because he part of the reason he calls is also because he's like, yeah, I'm thinking about coming to you for a couple months, and he's like, your
Mm-hmm.
girlfriend's not gonna feel some type of way,
And he's
and
like,
he's
"Ah,
like, oh, I
I
don't
got
have
one."
one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel like Hartley is feeling the same because I remember he says, oh, maybe the men in our family are just destined not to have like a girlfriend or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets juicy because, of course, who is his roommate? It's McKinnon. So on this Columbus trip, it's going to be McKinnon and not his bestie, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't even know how to say his last name, Stretcher. But
Yeah, I
okay.
say stretcher.
But honestly,
Stretcher.
I feel like these like 5 chapters are kind of funny to me. I thought it was funny when like Hartley calls and describes what's his name? I already forgot for right now. I just blanked. Rory, there we go. Not me forgetting the main character's name. But when she literally sees him from the bar and then he is like freshly showered and he's like she goes, his scent surrounds me clean and sharp. What does sharp mean? I need to know.
Literally. Like
Clean? Yeah.
crisp.
Yeah.
It's giving you
Crisp.
smell like Febreze. Maybe Axe.
Right. Like I'm thinking like sharp is an interesting way to describe, but
Yeah.
I thought the funniest part was when they're at the bar and everyone's betting on the fact that they weren't going to get together, and then Rory wins, and he's like,
Yeah,
"I've never." Because so
$2,000.
basically, everybody on the team had bet against them getting together in the first month of the season, and the only person who bet that they would was Rory himself.
Yeah, and he was like, I always bet on myself. And I was
It's
like,
so
ooh.
funny. I
And
was
he
like,
won
you know what?
$2,000.
This man knew. This man knew.
He did. Even if it's fake, he still knew.
Fake.
Fake. And can we talk about also how the entire time it's like there was a lot of Hartley's just inner thoughts, and she's just like, the pulse in my heart is mimicking the pulse between my legs. And I'm just like, just take him upstairs already.
Literally, like when he's like, "You're not gonna invite me up," and she's like, "No," and then in her mind, "Yes,
Yes.
bitch, just invite him up. You know you want to."
Yeah. I
But
feel like they would actually genuinely be a good couple because Rory likes her so much. And it's, for me, it's the fact that she keeps portraying him as this jock and like he's such a
Mhm.
dick and he'll never grow out of that. Like, girl, are you still in high school?
and that's where they met. And you know what's crazy though is I feel like I don't know what he did to her friend because remember she
Mm-hmm.
mentions like, "Oh, what he did to my friend was awful."
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm assuming he probably broke her heart, but
Mm-hmm.
until we get there, we won't really know.
Because Stretcher was even like, or Stretcher, I don't know, was even like, when he went to go sit on next to him in the plane, and Rory was like, "Don't give me that if you hurt her speech or whatever."
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's it's that's what it's giving. And like honestly, even if that were to happen, that was high school.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if we got like a introduction to how old they are, but like are we not over that yet?
Yeah, like you guys are in your full careers, like you guys are fine.
Yeah.
But let's just also talk about how we have our first pet name, which is my little
Fire-breathing
fire
dragon.
breathing dragon. That sent me, because let's just be real here. In no way, shape, or form, in my opinion, is that cute. But later on, when she's like, "Oh, I kind of like it."
Yeah, she was like, I kind of like that name. I hate it. No, I like it.
I
And
was
then
like,
he keeps
"Homegirl."
calling her babe and baby. He, she, no pet names for him. Straight up just calls him Miller.
Yeah, won't even say Rory. Like at one point,
Yeah.
he's like, "You can call me Rory." She's like,
She's like, nah.
"Nah, nah."
No, I would not like to call you Rory because you are not my boyfriend, because I have to keep reminding myself that you're not my boyfriend.
But let's just be real, because I can see how this book is going to go. The moment that she calls him Rory,
Yeah, her panties are going to fly off.
like, how much you want to bet she's going to call him Rory during sex?
Probably.
Like, and then my little fire breathing dragon, like,
I would die. If Colin called me his fire breathing dragon, I would scream. I would
just
literally
like,
scream.
I would be like, we
That's
can't
like
date
someone
anymore.
dating you, Julia, and being like, you're my sharpest shark. You're my fierce shark. Like,
Ew. I would literally be like, instant ick.
you're my softest potato. You're
You
my
mashed
fry.
my potato.
You're my oiliest fry.
Ew. Suddenly, it's like, can you imagine that one day someone calls her that? I kind of like it. Like,
But I'm not gonna tell him because we're only fake dating.
but honestly, this book cracks me up. Like,
Yeah, it's funny.
it's just written in such a funny way, and I think it's because it's casual. Like,
Mhm.
all the other books we've been reading so far have been meaningful or like dark.
Mhm.
This is just
It's
two
just
people.
Rory and Hartley.
Yep, Miller and her.
Yeah, Miller and Hartley.
Oh, that cracks me up. But
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's
Yes.
next. But honestly, I will say I'm gonna speak it now. Chapter 6 through 10. If they don't end up dating at the end, I'm going to be very upset.
oh, I'm sure they will. There's no way a book like this ends with them not dating. But let's just be real. How many sex scenes are we going to have to get through for them to actually make it official, though?
Right. And honestly, I would be so pissed. Like, I will have to boycott Stephanie Archer.
I agree. I will have to also boycott if they don't end up together. Because if we're going to read all these spicy chapters and have no commitment at the end.
And what's insane is it's like soft porn right now, like where she's like,
Mhm.
oh, I just
My
want
panties.
him. Yeah, I just want him so bad, but not gonna let him up because it's gonna give him this false reality. But like, it's already a false reality, so fuck it, why not?
Yeah. And even she said in the first 5 chapters, like, you can't take it too far. There's no safe word here because you just can't take it too far. And then she gets freaked out when she's like, oh my God, he kissed my temple. Like, I should have had a safe word. Like, girl,
Yeah.
what? Y'all fake dating. What was he going to do? Stare at you?
Safe word for Eskimo kisses.
He's like looking at
Pineapple.
her. She's like, safe word, safe word.
Pineapple. Dragon.
Fire, please. I can't. But honestly, though, I think I'm gonna enjoy the book as well. I kind of want to binge it, but you know what? Chapter chats.
Low-key.
We gotta stay true. Next thing you know, we're gonna read chapters 10 through 100.
Yeah, 10 through the end of the book. No, I mean, might sneak a little extra chapters here and there. They're
Yeah.
short.
They are short. So honestly,
Yeah.
guys, we might do less. We might do less like smaller segments and do bigger segments because honestly, the 5 chapters we just read, like 2 things happened.
Mm-hmm. And like we both read those 5 chapters like literally in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, literally didn't take us long. So
Yeah.
I guess that's really all I have to say about these 5. There's not much to talk about, but we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, agreed. And I think this is a nice switch of pace.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny I think it's not gritty. What's the word? Smutty.
Yeah, it it is smutty.
So yeah, I'm excited to read the rest of the book. We might end up reading the next 10 chapters depending on how long they are. So just be prepared for that.
Yep. So stay tuned, everyone. If you're following along and you're reading it with us, then woot woot. If you're not,
Yeah.
then of course, just stay tuned. We'll tell you everything you need to know and discuss some pretty awesome scenes that make us laugh.
Yeah, and if you have anything you want to add or anything you thought that was hilarious that you want to talk about, whatever, our comments below on Spotify are open. Instagram is open and our TikTok. So whatever platform you guys want to use, we're ready to chat.
Well, yes, we are. Alrighty. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.